What's up, my people? Welcome back to By the Heyside. I am your host, Arnold, and I got my other co-host, another Chinito is...
My name is what? My name is who? My name is Demothy.
Anyways, welcome back. This is good hiatus from us because I've been going through a lot of shit with work, and I'm very kind of stressed.
Yeah, we haven't done a By the Heyside in a while. Our release schedules have been really...
funky,
hectic lately.
Funky, yeah. You're home all the time. I'm out the time, and I get home late. And sometimes I don't even get home.
Yeah.
So
and then I'm trying some new stuff, so that's kind of affecting my schedule a bit too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying right now because I got like no sleep last night. So pardon me if some of the stuff I say makes zero sense because
it will never make sense.
Because like I said, I'm dying. I'm running on like an hour or two of sleep right now. Because last night I was up super late editing the Heycast, which took fucking forever for whatever reason that time. We've been having issues with our audio interface lately.
Yep.
Where it's been just randomly cutting off and stuff, and then we'll notice it in the recording, and then we have to resync it with our videos and stuff. Luckily, this one's not a video podcast, so we don't really have to worry about any syncing issues and shit.
Nope.
But yeah, no, it's kind of been a pain in the ass. But anyway, you know what time it is. It's time for our beer tasting segment. Woo!
This episode, we are trying Stone Revengeful Spirit Imperial IPA.
Revengeful Spirit Imperial IPA.
And
you guys know me. I love me some IPAs.
Everyone does. And this is kind of a pineapple and mandarin orange.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not really feeling this one because it's too much fruit in one
okay
drink.
With this. I like this.
I don't like super fruity beers personally
because
I like me my bitter hoppy beers.
I like it though, and I drink this.
I feel the fruit kind of overpowers the hops.
Yeah, I feel like I personally like both, like the hops and the fruit is one or the other, and I think this does it very well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels to me like they just poured tropical juice into a beer.
I rather have
I don't know. It's not really doing it for me personally.
And it's good. It has a 0.8 alcohol volume inside of this shit.
It does have a lot of alcohol for a beer.
Yeah, I mean it is an IPA. Mm-hmm. So, but this is only a limited time. So we
got this because it's a limited run one. So
I was like, well, fuck it. You know,
it's funny because we went to 2 grocery stores and we started off at Ralph's,
right?
And then while we were there, we were like, this place does not really have much of a selection. They don't have like those tall bottles of beer, right?
Nope.
But they had this.
Yeah.
But we decided, since Ralph's doesn't have a selection, to go to Vaughn's because Vaughn's has a better beer selection. And then we got there and we ended up getting this, which Ralph's had.
Yeah,
you know?
But it wasn't a bigger bottle, was it?
Yeah, it was a big bottle.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they had the big bottle of this, but they didn't have any big bottles of anything else. And the reason we want the big bottles is so we can split it for this podcast because we want to do beer testing during our podcast now.
But I rate this 4 hay bales
out of
5.
4 out of 5. That's pretty generous.
Like I said, I like fruity stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a big sweet fruit guy.
Personally, I'd give this like a 3, just like a middle
ground.
Yeah, it's okay, but the fruit I feel just doesn't really do it for me in this one. I'd rather just taste straight beer.
You know, I make sure sometimes I want to go for the alcohol, and sometimes I want to taste the fucking drink.
It is quite fragrant though.
Yeah, it smells good too.
Yeah.
It smells like fruit.
It is a fragrant beer, but the taste doesn't really do it personally for me.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Dude, Pornhub's fucking whack.
Why?
Pornhub is whack.
What do you mean whack? That's the only website you jerk off to.
Yes, but it's fucking whack.
What do you mean whack?
Have you ever spent any time just browsing through the comment section?
That's okay. When I tell my mom like I'm going to bed like around 9:30, I actually go to bed like around 10:30. So within an hour span, I'm just browsing through shit.
Yes,
I'm going through.
Have you just sat down and read through the comment section of a Pornhub video?
Yes. Who doesn't?
There's fucking weird ass comments on there. Like you run into people, seeking advice on their like 401k or something, or like asking like cooking recipes and shit. and then people will straight up answer them. Like, back when I was still working at Best Buy, we used to joke around a bit about, you know, like we worked in the mobile department, and we would always have problems with activations. We'd have to call into the carriers. Yeah. It's like, what if instead of calling into the carriers, it might just be faster to leave a comment in the comment section of a Pornhub video and have just a random Best Buy employee in the world give us the answer on there, because people respond pretty quick on there and they give you legitimate answers on there. It's fucking weird.
But then also I've seen also like comments on there of like, oh, Fortnite's the best fucking game out there is.
I mean those are like stupid comments that you see everywhere, right? But Pornhub comments are like a special breed.
Well, and also there's people that like. People make created accounts of like, oh, sexy girl 1249, you know? It's like, oh, look at my life fuck show, you know, make you come daddy, you know? Or there's like other ones like, wow, this girl's tits are fucking huge, you know, I'll fuck them. And then there's a dude that I remember seeing one comment says like, oh, dude, can you like compare my dick size and like, give it a rating from 1 to 10? And he posts a fucking like a link to his dick.
Yeah. Sometimes,
don't ask how I clicked on it, but I was curious how it was. And I'll give it like a 5.
Have you ever seen the comment section in like a femdom video?
No, I never watched femdom videos. That's your kind of shit.
So femdom video comments are sometimes really funny because you'll have people looking for doms or like daddies and stuff. It's like, oh, I want someone to peg me in the ass like this mistress did to his slave. And then they're like, send me a DM.
The fuck,
like a response to that and shit. And it's like, it's so hilarious. Also,
what?
Why does Pornhub and why do porn websites in general have share buttons? Who the fuck shares that shit?
Okay, well, I know a person, my cousin's friend, who's on the run. He drives the truck and he sends
he's like on the run from the cops or something.
No.
Like is he a drug runner?
No, he's not a drug runner. You fuck. No. He's a trucker, and like sometimes he's like out for cities for days, and he's on his phone, and he finds fucking videos and sends them to WhatsApp to their cousins. I'm not in it, and sends videos like videos of fucking porn shit that he like they're not even used to.
So here's the thing. I understand sharing porn between like friends and stuff that you know like you guys are kind of into the same type of stuff, right? So you'll share like, oh, this is a cool porn video. But these porn buttons are usually for like posting posts on social media publicly to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also I feel like when people use their Twitter accounts, you know, there's their main account that look professional and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a second account that like they are so out of whack.
Right.
That's where they release like their inner sexual demons, right?
It's like it's an account that people
it's a shit posting account.
It's basically a shit posting account that nobody knows like the real identity of and stuff. But like it's just so weird because I'm always afraid when I'm like browsing through porn, even when I'm on incognito mode and I'm not logged into any social media. I'm afraid for whatever reason, if I accidentally hit that share button, it will just send this shit to my public social media despite not being logged in anywhere. You know what I mean?
Dude, I could have had a couple close calls, but not just by share. It's a fucking Google Cast around the house. Oh. And it got so goddamn close. I was like, oh shit, I cannot click this. I immediately fucking exited out.
I've always wanted to I always thought it would be really funny if I were to just walk into a room and just be like, hey Google, text dad, I want to suck your pee-pee.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No, don't do it. Yeah. That's why I don't have Google anymore.
I hope that didn't actually hold on. Hold up.
Technically,
okay, we're good. But like, yeah, since you have the Google Home in there, I want to like walk in and just do that one.
Just say the command for it.
Yeah.
No, but like, what are your like? I'm kind of curious. What are your go-to like videos? Like, what's the you're at late at night, right? You're like, I'm gonna touch my dick and fucking release.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have much of a go-to.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some people do. Some people don't.
I'm like a social butterfly
on porn.
Yes. So you know, sometimes I'm feeling you just like your general stuff. Yeah.
All right.
And then just sometimes it gets a little kinkier.
Okay. Talking about girls. So Saturday, I think Saturday, I went to the club after I went to go see my cousins.
Yeah,
for a bit. I went to a club. I lost a lot of money, like not a lot, but a good half of my paycheck.
Damn, half your paycheck?
I make more than that, but not like I keep separate,
Right.
But that's not the point. But point is, I spent a pretty good chunk of money there, and I enjoyed my time there, but I did not at the same time. Throughout the very end of the time, I had this girl, and we went to she had given me a dance, a half an hour, which cost a lot of money.
It's a long ass dance.
It's half an hour. It's worth your time. That's where you get. Honestly, that's where you get.
If you're, I don't know. I don't think I'd really enjoy going to a club like that. To be honest, personally, I haven't done it yet, but I feel like that's not the type of thing that I'd be into. Spending time and money on. And it's really expensive too, and I just don't have that kind of money. But even if I did, like just going to something like that, I don't feel like I'd really enjoy getting like a lap dance and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think it's just my thing.
It's something. It's better to have something than nothing.
Who knows? Like maybe if I do actually go out and do it, maybe I'll enjoy it. But I don't know. Knowing myself personally, I don't think I'd really be that into it.
Yeah, first gal I had with, she was all right on the dance pole. Right, she was doing her thing. Throw out the money, like just forcing $4, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. And then she was looking for me, but I hid because I didn't want to see her anyways. She somehow fucking found me, and I go to the dance. I give her like some money, and we go do the thing. And throughout like a good 20 minutes into the thing, it's like, you know what, you seem like a good guy, a nasty guy. I was like, oh,
nasty
sure.
guy.
But it's not the phrasing that she said, but in my mind, that's how she said it.
Oh, you're a dirty daddy.
You're a dirty boy. And she's like, she leans in, she says in my ear, I was like, the cameras don't work in here, right? And I was like, not that I know of. I'm assuming they are. I was like, nah, they're not working. But here's the deal. I can release you for $2. Okay? $2. What does that come to mind? $2.
Well, in that situation, probably like 200.
I didn't think of that. But he's all right. But it's like, all right, then I can suck the lollipop for $4. I was like, all right, $4.
Were you thinking like $2, $4?
And I was like, all right. So then what about the rest? I was like, oh, it's $5. I was like, oh. And I was like, all right. I'm assuming sucking the lollipop is $40. And she's like, what? And he's like, well, how the fuck do you want me to know the context of it? She doesn't explain the given amount. She just says 2, 4, and 5. In my mind, I'm not thinking about those numbers. I'm thinking about other shit. I'm thinking, if
I was in that situation, I'd be considering the costs of just in general what stuff costs at that place.
Yeah, and
then you would kind of gauge. It was like, okay, 2 is probably 200.
But I didn't think of that. But this girl wanted more money that I already gave her on top. So it's like, hold on, let me just, just do your thing. She sucked dancing, by the way. She just sat on my lap and did nothing. She was a fucking dead fish. And then she turns around and was like, so what do you want to do? I was like, well, all right, let me check in my money. How much money I got in my pocket? I had literally a good amount, but I didn't want to do anything because I'm not fucking stupid. It's the thing is, like, she was pressuring me and she wanted the fucking money, which I didn't like. So I was like, all right, fuck it. But it's like the dance ended and she was like, all right, so what's my tip? So I gave her a fucking, I was a generous guy. I'm a generous guy. I gave her like a $20 bill,
Okay.
Yeah, to satisfy her. So I go, I'm pissed off, go back to sit down.
Took all this money from me that I didn't want to spend.
And then the other girl came along, and she immediately fucking eyeballed me. We locked eyes. I don't know how the fuck we did it. I sat down. She came straight towards me. She's like, you know what? You look like you're pissed. He was like, yeah, I kind of pissed. It's like, let me take you to the back, and then we go from there. I was like, all right. She's a cool gal. Right, so I do the entrance. You test out each lady, right? There's a selection that you do, and
the selection process.
The because each girl walks up to you and goes like, "You want to dance?" And you're like, "Yeah, no," or you sit down and watch the other girls, right? So she comes up, she tells me to go with her, which she was all right. She was a good looking gal during the dark, so you can't really see. So there's a $20 dance, so I do that. and she was fucking phenomenal. I can't explain because it's too explicit what she did to me, but it was phenomenal. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the half an hour one. That's the rest of my money. As I was pulling out the money, the previous girl fucking took. I thought I gave her $20 just as a tip. You know, I guess I gave her fucking 40.
Oh.
So she took that, and I was like, all right, let me just pull out the money. I was counting before I go because you have to. They don't want to make sure that you have the money before they go in. And I was like, oh shit, I'm short $20. So I was all right. I can probably pull that up from my account because it was the only like remaining I had. Yeah. And I pull them out or tried to pull them out. And I had like only like $20 left in there. I was like, I don't want to use that. I use it for gas. And as I was doing that, my cousin, I was talking to the girl. She was like giving me a conversation. And she was trying to like, you know, give me the runaround. I was like, you came here before. I was like, dude, I came here plenty of times. I already know what's the hoedown. And I was talking to her and it's like, someone's coming up to you. I'm assuming that's your friend. And I was like, oh yeah. And I asked him like, hey, spot me $20 and I'll pay you back tomorrow. So he gives me the $20 and we go. We sit down. She starts putting the money in. We start to giving a conversation, trying to get to know each other a little bit. And she asked me, she's like, what's your ethnic race? All right.
Wait, so, I remember you had a story like this. This is
totally different. Okay. And I ask her, I always ask this question because people have different, you know, guesses. I ask her, what do you think what I am? Okay. And she sits there for a good couple seconds like, I think you're Hawaiian. I'm like, that's a fucking first. I've never gone that before.
I mean, I can kind of see that. Your skin's kind of light for it, but like, I guess facial structure and stuff is kind of there.
I guess. I can't see it. And she says like, well, it's because of the facial hair and your curly hair. And it's like, and I was like, oh, all right. Cool, I guess. And she's like, yeah, I used to live there in Hawaii. I was like, the type of guys are there are kind of like that structure. It's like, all right, dope. And she gives me the dance for a good while. And she's like, you know what? I don't know who's enjoying it more, you or me, because for some reason she says, your fucking hands. What? Your hands are amazing.
What the fuck?
I was like, I don't know what I do. I just put fucking lotion in these fuckers every day. It's like, your hands are amazing. They're by far the best. I was like, all right, cool. Weird. And that was it. That was fucking it after that. I go on my way.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I had. And I went home happy. That's it.
Moral of the story. Arnold objectifies women.
I do not objectify. I appreciate women.
You're a misogynistic pig.
Sure. It was a good time, but they talk just to talk. So you know when to quit. You're a gamer, you know when to quit, right?
Sure. I started boxing again. I mean, I never actually went to a real boxing gym. I used to do martial arts. I used to do karate, right? But it was more like MMA because they taught us literally everything. And the founder is an MMA fighter, and our like head sensei was a boxer.
Right.
So they trained us in literally everything. I have not worked out in a very long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
Yeah.
And so when I started my first day over there, holy shit, I was dying, dude.
Where'd you go?
It's
the same dojo?
No, so it's a place called 818 Boxing Club.
Oh.
It's out over in Chatsworth. And it's like
all sweaty dudes punching in the air.
It's apparently it's supposed to be a solid gym. They have like a lot of excuse me,
kind of fucking burpee.
I'm getting all gassy from the beer, but they have like a lot of like pro boxers and stuff over there that train over there, and then they train people and stuff. And it's a pretty cool place. It's very Hispanic, which is, I mean, I guess that's just kind of how boxing gyms are.
You're going to fucking Chatsworth. You're going to a boxing gym. Almost half of Latinos love boxing.
Yeah.
And you're going to a place that's kind of a Latino heavy place.
Yeah.
You should expect that.
I know. I know. But yeah, it is very, like, I think like 95% of the people go in there.
And there's you.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I think I was the only Asian in there.
You are the only Asian that goes there.
Yeah, I was like the only Asian there. There was one like older white guy over there too that was doing Muay Thai. Because they do boxing and Muay Thai over there. I'm just doing regular boxing, but there was an old white guy doing Muay Thai over there too. But then other than that, pretty much everyone else was Hispanic.
Yeah. So, what made you go out in Chatsworth of all places?
Because it's really hard for some reason to find a legitimate boxing gym.
Well, yeah.
Because you go on like Yelp or you just go on Google and you just you type in boxing gym. You'll literally only find like ilovekickboxing.com or whatever, you know, those places that are literally just for working out and don't train you in like real boxing.
They're not specified.
You're not getting trained in like actual boxing. They're
kick, punch, kick, punch.
It's literally that to like some rap music or something.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's really hard to find. This is like one of the only places I found that was a legitimate boxing gym. They have a boxing ring in there, and then you can do sparring and everything.
Right.
They have open gym on Saturdays and stuff where you can go just hit the bags or spar with other people and stuff. So I wanted a legitimate boxing experience. That's why I ended up going there. And I haven't really found any other places that offer that just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just haven't been looking hard enough.
Probably not.
But they are, for some reason, a rare breed right now. It's hard to find.
Dude, I know there's one in Canyon Country. It's the MMA, the UFC right. boxing gym. And everyone's like talking good stuff about it, you know, and Yelp. My old mentor used to tell me that. So you should go do that from UFC.
Uh-huh.
Like I do, you should do jiu-jitsu, you know? That shit's fucking hard, bruh. I was like, all right. No, that ain't my type of shit.
Right.
But,
I mean, jiu-jitsu is legit.
It is legit, but it's like, that ain't my style.
It's like you don't do MMA without learning jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Because you need to know how to grapple if you're doing MMA.
Oh, yeah, because there's mostly takedowns. You're rolling on the ground and punching each other. Yeah.
Grappling's not really my thing. That's one of the reasons I'm not doing MMA.
Mm-hmm.
I like punching. So that's why I'm doing boxing.
You should do judo.
But holy shit, dude. I have not worked out in a long time, and I was fucking dying. And it's been like 4 days since I went there, and my body's still sore.
Yeah, it's still recuperating from like
because I'm getting used to working out again. And dude, my foot was fucking dying too. I couldn't fucking walk. The other day I've been having feet issues for a while now, right?
Yeah.
And just random foot pain.
When I get those random like growing pains on my body,
Did you say random groin pains?
No, growing like pains. I say growing.
Growing.
But
I heard groin pains.
Yeah, no, you fucking idiot.
You're just getting random pain in your dick.
Yeah, that sucks. No, I used to tell my mom, like, Mom, like my shoulders hurt, or my arms hurt, my legs hurt. You know, I was like, oh, why? It's like, oh, I think I'm still growing. And she's like, no, I think you're tall enough now. I was like, why would you grab even more now? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's my
23.
I think you don't stop growing until you're 25, right?
No, your brain stops developing at 25, I think.
You don't think so? Well, the point is I'm not growing, or
I haven't grown like in
you're
height.
The same height since beginning of high school.
Yeah. What am I? I'm like 5'7", 5'8", something like that.
Yeah, it's an average height. It's like 5'8".
I'm very average height. I'm average.
You're an average Asian height.
Yeah, Asians are short.
Yeah,
they're short everywhere, including their penis. So I've just learned, Arnold.
Can I see a picture of that?
I don't actually have as big of a penis as I thought.
We're using a magnifying glass.
Yeah, I was measuring under a magnifying glass, and it made it seem like it was bigger than it really was. But
did you get the 1 and 2 together? Stuck together, thinking that you're 12 inches long, but it's actually 1 inch.
Yeah.
Sad days. Feels bad, man. Pepe.
It's extremely disappointing. Like,
did you find out also that you were Asian when you looked at the mirror?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This fucking guy is so goddamn dramatic that he just found that he was fucking Asian. Jesus. You're 23 goddamn years old, and you just found out you were Asian. Imagine that you just found out your own race at this age.
Dude, I didn't... Honestly, when I was younger, I think I found out that I was Asian, or I had like that discovery probably when I was like 10 or 12.
How did you have that realization? of being like,
I don't even remember,
because I just imagine you just playing on your computer, right? And then you just look at the mirror, it's like, wow.
I also
my eyes are fucking so slitty.
I think what actually hit home for me more was finding out that I wasn't Christian or Catholic, and that my family didn't believe in God.
Oh, okay.
Because I grew up thinking that the only religion
were those two.
Right? Right. So to clarify, I'm atheist currently, right? My family. I grew up in a Buddhist household, but I didn't know we were Buddhist, and I always thought that the only thing to be was Christian Catholic, and that everybody believed in God and stuff.
Right.
And then I came to the realization that wasn't a thing, and that blew my mind.
You were just jerking off so hard, and then you jizzed, and that
God's not watching me.
That's what your realization came from. It was legit jizzing out of. You never know, man.
No one's actually watching me. I could do whatever I want in my room.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I've always known I was gonna be a Salvadorian since the big age of 5.
How did
I know?
Yeah.
Because my dad eats fucking tortillas every time he came home from work.
But when did you come to the realization that race was an actual thing?
Well, when I was little, I was very social. I had friends that were Arab and then had black friends also.
Yeah.
So I was around. I always known there's other races, not just my skin complexion. You know what I'm saying? I always known that. I'm like, I know I'm not different, and I don't speak their language fluently. Yeah. So I always known. I always understood Spanish. When it comes to speaking English, it's a giant shit show.
Man, don't you miss that childhood innocence where race and all that shit just doesn't exist to you as a child? You know, like kids. I mean, they don't really start bullying until a specific age. I don't know. I don't even fucking know what age kids start bullying, but before a certain age, you just have that innocence where that stuff doesn't exist. You're not aware of it, and so everybody just gets along.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And then once you come to that realization, oh, race exists, then all of a sudden, I don't hate you because your skin color is different.
Yeah.
Or I hate you because your skin color is different.
And that's when
you talk funny.
Yeah.
Your family's poor.
Yeah. Also, I also came to a realization that there's other people. Besides I always known there's U.S.,
right,
Canada, and then Mexico, and then South America. I've only known that part, but I never knew out of our region there's Europe, Germany, Asia, Italy, the other countries. I always didn't know that.
Right.
And then I watched a movie and I heard someone else's different accent. I was like, oh, that's kind of a different accent.
Hearing new accents is always
intriguing.
Interesting, especially at a young age when you've only ever known one particular accent. So it's just learning new things in general is
it's just fucking mind blowing, dude.
And that's basically when I learned I wanted to stick it up your butt.